Hello, hello. Welcome to Yoga Wellness Money. Today we are talking about product creep. What is product creep, you ask? Well, it's the idea that our products creep up on us. That no matter what we do, we unconsciously keep buying products, sometimes very similar products, and we aren't living by the old Depression era adage, which is use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. Instead, we live in a really affordable time where things from electronics to clothing just have become sort of disposable. The idea that you just buy it and then you throw it away and you get a new one. And I think that's really hard, not only on our wallets, but it's hard on the environment. So a couple of years ago, I made it a point to only open a new bottle of the same item or similar item after I had completely used up the first item. And this is a little bit harder than you think because, there's only like this much left and you're tempted to throw it away. But you'd be shocked at how much this much left of anything can actually last. For example, I had face scrub in the shower for my husband. It helps with his shaving and ingrown hairs, and I've been wanting to try a new one because I use it sometimes too. But this thing just lasted and lasted and lasted, and finally, it is blowing air. Do you hear that? Air. So it can go into garbage. Another item I managed to finally use all of is this hydrating serum, and I liked it a lot, and so I just ended up buying the exact same thing. But this also is ready to go in the trash. One product I've been dying to use, but I won't let myself even open this box until I am done with the one that we currently have, Neutrogena, great product. We got this on vacation because we forgot sunscreen. And so I ran out of my sunscreen at home. I've been using this one we got on vacation, and it just lasts and lasts because I'm telling you, when you use up your products, you'll be amazed at how long they really do last. Toner. I use this alcohol-free toner. I've really liked it. I've used it a long time, but I started looking into new ways of washing my face, and I've heard about micellar water for a long time, so I thought I would try it. And I did read a review that talked about how it's a good toner, like it's good for removing makeup residue. And sure enough, that's actually how I like to use it. This one's gone, and this one has already gotten a lot of use out of it. I put it on a cotton round, and it really does a great job of taking off either your makeup initially before you wash your face or after you wash your face, getting all the residue off. So I've been pretty happy with this. And when it's gone, I'll kind of reassess and see if I want to do the same thing or try something else. Another habit we have is getting more of the exact same thing. And I have an example of just a few months ago. In spring, I wanted a new nail polish. So I went to Target, looked at all the new colors, picked out one I really liked, went home, and I had one, well, it was this one at home, almost identical in tone, color, everything, to the one I had just bought. And so I took the one I just bought back and used the one I already had. We are creatures of habit, and we do a lot of things that are really unconscious. These polishes are mildly different, but not much. So we tend to do the same things. The gold standard in wrinkles is, Retin-A products. This is different. It's just come out on the market, and you don't have to get it by prescription anymore. So whereas it used to be like $100, now you can get it for $20. Although next time I'm getting a bigger tube because I will be buying this again, and I go through this pretty fast. Now, items that I know I love, I don't mind investing in the bigger version because it'll last a long time. This is what I use every day on my hands after I wash my hands, on my body after I take a shower. When it comes to my hair conditioning, I take it very seriously. I don't buy anything in the drugstore because it's just not like thick enough for my hair. So I really have been faithful to the Bumble and Bumble Cream de Coco. I love it. And so this $60 bottle will last me about a year. And an even better product that I like for my hair is olive oil. I heat up a tablespoon for like 10 to 20 seconds, you know, put it in the ends, put it in my scalp, put it in a scrunchie, put a shower cap on, and just clean the house or do something before I take a shower, and then I wash and condition as usual. And that does a lot to restore moisture into my hair, and it's so inexpensive. Remember, I said a tablespoon or less. I told this tip to my girlfriend in college, Katie, and apparently she used like a quarter cup, and she was washing and washing and washing and washing her blonde hair over and over again, trying to get this olive oil out and cursing my name and yelling at me. And so it's one of my favorite tips, but just remember, it doesn't take much. And hair products, please. You know, I have this for the ends of my hair when it gets flat ironed, and I may or may not use it because I don't like products in my hair when it's flat ironed or blown out, because it attracts dirt and my blowout won't last as long. Because trust me, I'm going to keep this for like 5 or 6 days before I wash it out. Just a little dry shampoo, a little bit in the middle. Coconut milk, use that sometimes. I got this free with one of my Bumble purchases. It's invisible oil, but I loan this to my daughters when they're asking me for a product. So I give them this, and they feel fancy, and it's something I have in hand that I wasn't planning on using, but hopefully it will get used up and not go to waste. Makeup, we are horrible with our makeup, right? Like, I bet you have like 1 million lip liners and mascaras, and so start weeding that stuff out and getting rid of things that are old or smell bad. You know, I keep trying to find a good drugstore mascara. I read reviews, I go and try it, and I don't know if I have allergies, but one of them gave me an eye infection. And then I bought a new one because I had to throw the one away, and I got an eye infection again. So I just kind of stick with the ridiculously expensive counter version, Lancome Definiseals. So much money, so dumb. So product creep. So pay attention to that. As women, a lot of times we're good at budgeting or we're good at finding deals, but a lot of times we're not paying attention to like so much money that goes to waste if we aren't using our products down to nothing, and then using the next product down to nothing, and really trying to thin things out. Another place that we can be more conscientious is in our closets. You know, spend some money to buy a few quality pieces that might cost a little bit more money, try to get them on sale, but will last you a lot longer than the disposable clothes. The disposable clothes, you know, they go through 1 or 2 washes, and heaven forbid they go in the dryer, and they're just garbage. They're not, they look terrible, the fit's not right, the cut's not right. It might be okay for a couple trendy pieces every season, but even then, you know, be aware of that, because that's hard on the environment as well. It's just to be like disposing of our clothes and not getting like a lot of wear and use out of them, and buying things that are slightly more classic that will carry over from year to year and season to season. The last thing I want to discuss is food. Now, if you've listened to another one of my episodes, I talk about really being in a financially tight situation, having moved from California to Idaho. I haven't been working as much, and so we've had a tight budget, and it's been driving me crazy, but I like it because it shows me how to be resourceful. So instead of going shopping every week, you know, I stretch shopping out an additional 3, 4, 5 days. I wait, and I really try to thin our cupboards out and really get the cans from the back to the front and use up things in the pantry, in the refrigerator, figure out what recipes I can make out of what I have. And so that's been really fun. And it also shows you what, your family isn't eating anymore. Something that may have been really popular with your family at one point is now sitting on a shelf and not being eaten, or sitting in the freezer and not being touched. So those things you want to be aware of and make sure you're shopping in items that your family will eat up, use up, and the only thing getting thrown away is its packaging. And speaking of packaging, the best food we can have in our house are fruits and vegetables. And sometimes people say, well, I don't like to buy a lot of fruits and vegetables because they just go bad. Well, two things. First of all, if you prep them in advance, like if you take romaine lettuce heads and rinse them and clean them, you can soak them in some water with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and really get them clean, and then roll them in a clean towel or paper towels and let them dry, or put them in your salad spinner and just really leave them out for a while and let them drain and dry, and then repackage them in a heavy duty plastic bag with a zip lock on it, and then put that in your crisper. That will last a long time, and then you can just take it out anytime, chop it up, and make a salad. Same with your heartier vegetables like peppers, red, yellow, orange peppers. A lot of those can be prepped in advance. And so it's better to prep them in advance, eat them, and if a few things go bad, you still had more fruits and vegetables, and you and your family probably consumed more than if you hadn't gotten enough in the first place. And let's see, I said there was 2 points to fruits and vegetables, and I don't know what the second point is, other than eat them, prep them. If a few go bad, that's okay. So that's all I have today. I just wanted to make a quickie thing about product creep. I've been wanting to do this for a long time because I think this is an important topic, and I do challenge you to start, put a freeze on spending on beauty products and really use up what you have. Because if you're really honest with yourself, a lot of times when you're shopping, you're buying more of stuff you already have and isn't gone in any way. And if you pay even closer attention, you can throw some stuff away that has gone bad, and you're just lying to yourself that you're ever going to use it. So here we are, Yoga Wellness Money. I've had a great time. I hope you will comment below and tell us ways that you've, helped preserve the environment, choices that you've made, things that you do to use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. Things that get us back to our basics and things that really help us conserve now so that we can put more away that can build and ultimately provide us financial comfort, freedom, and the ability to do what we really want to do with our lives. Because remember, the more simple we live, the more we'll have, and the more things we can do and give to be all that we were meant to be. So that's the real point. So comment below, let us know some ideas you have for preserving, conserving, not buying, sticking with your old iPhone rather than upgrading. You would die if you knew what number iPhone this is. It's almost 2020, and I'm pretty sure I am recording on a 5S. So let us know what you do to, help your pocketbook, help the environment. If you liked the video, if you want more on this topic, if you want things on a different topic, let me know that too. I'd appreciate it if you'd smash the like button. Graham Stephen is all about smashing the like button. I couldn't remember his name in another video, but it's Graham Stephen, the guy with 2 first names. The men you should never date have 2 first names, just so you know. Just kidding. Yoga Wellness Money. We'll see you next time. Bye.